Good morning. Welcome back to the All Seasons channel. We're here in beautiful southern West Virginia this beautiful February morning, and we're gonna change the two sewer valves on this fifth wheel back here, the black and the gray. This one actually has the black and the gray are both 3-inch valves, so we're gonna change those today. So one of them, the cable's broke, and I don't normally carry that brand of valve, so the cables that I have won't work, so I have to change the whole thing. The other one, the cable has a kink in the middle, plus the valve is leaking, so we're just gonna take them both off, put brand new ones on, new cables, and get her done. So I'm gonna take you along. Enjoy the ride. It's gonna be another sewer day. Yay! All right, let's get started. Here's something we don't see every day. We actually have a cable that's physically broken in the middle. That's pretty strange. There. Here's number one. Well, that's actually number two. That's number one over there. All right, we're gonna get it working. That cable there has a kink in it, as you can see. That cable would not last long like that, so that's why we're changing that one also. Now here's the back side of the cables. All we need to do is spin these nuts off here. Is that thing?
I got you.
Is it okay? It's wanting to spin again. Oh, I have to put the wrench on. I'll get a smaller wrench. Alright, we got both cables loose on the outside here. Spin that nut off, make things a little bit easier. That's the broken one in there. Alright, threading the new cable through. Don't forget to put your nut on the back side as you run it through. And that nut just slide up through there. Let's see here. Go.
You know what? Pull the cable itself back. Okay, that's good. Without that thing poking into something, might make it easier to feed in. All right, now I'm gonna go underneath and get a hold of it. I won't take you that for that.
Oh, that's the other piece to it?
Yeah, that's the other piece.
Oh, I'll feed it to you.
All right. All right, got both cables fed in. Now I'm gonna go up back underneath. All right, we got both cables run. Now we're just gonna put the nuts on the back side, snug them up. This one's gonna be a little hard to get to back here. Yeah, that one, that back one, it's a little hard to get to. Customer's actually gonna go get a wrench to hold that while I tighten this side up. All right. Holler when you're ready.
I'll get her set up.
If you want to pull that cable out a little bit, help you give you a little more room or anything, that's fine.
All right, go ahead.
One more. All right, good enough. All right, we got the nuts tightened up. Now we're going to go underneath and start putting the new valves and stuff in. Now comes the fun part. Putting the valves back in while you have some water dripping, running down your arms, dripping in your face. That's awesome. That's the good part. Just cleaning these seal surfaces a little bit, because this one here, actually, this is the one that was leaking. So we got some residue and stuff out here I want to get off. And as always, we put our new gaskets on the pipe and on the tank, like so. Get them in the right place. They should kind of stay there. Still got to be really careful, but they'll for the most part stay there. Make sure on these ones, make sure you get your screws so you can get a screwdriver on it. Make sure to orient the valve correctly. Oh, and on these valves, I forget which brand they are. I'll look it up and put it in later. You got two different size bolts. One size goes on this side goes on this side, and the other one goes on that side. Shorter ones. So make sure you get them right. start over on this side here. Starting on the other one didn't seem to be working out because these are tied together with the same pipe. It's a glued together pipe, so you kind of got to do things together here. Might have to go get a ratchet strap, kind of pull things.
I got one right here.
You got one right there? Let me look at it.
What's that? Just bring the pipe closer.
Yeah. You can either do it by hand or strain your guts out, try and do it all at once, or use ratchet strap. I struggle, but I try and do things the smart way.
That's what they say, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, well, yeah, some of us struggle with that, but there we are. Alright, got 2 bolts snugged up. Now let's slide our valve. Everything feels good, so it should be good. Of course, we won't know for sure until we leak test.
Dog is eating particle board. Jesus. Must be hungry.
Alright, got all 4 bolts snugged up. Everything feels good here. Go ahead and get these other 4 bolts over here snugged up. Alright, we're going to start. We got the valves all tightened up now. Bolts, and we're going to hook the get the cables hooked up. And I know you're not going to be able to see much. Take my word for it, that's what we're going to do. Alright, do you want to make sure that that handle's all the way in?
Okay, it's in.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Loosen it. Set screw up a little bit. There we are. You're doing this, make sure your center part of your cable's where it belongs, and make sure your sheath goes in as deep as it's supposed to go. let that cable go a little bit in the center. Okay, let me get this sheath where it belongs. Know for a fact it's where it belongs. All right, you can push that cable in now. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me loosen that set screw up just a little bit more. All right, that cable should push in now. There you go. Perfect. It should stay there, but just keep an eye on it while I get all this tightened up. I'm going to tighten the clamp up on the sheath first. Just a Phillips screwdriver on these valves. The nuts hold themselves. You don't have to worry about nuts turning. All right. Customer's going to verify that the handle is all the way in.
It is.
And I'm going to tighten the cable up. Tighten the set screw up on the cable. All right, you can pull that little red plastic thing off. Pull it straight off the side.
Things on there good.
It just snaps on. They usually pull off pretty easy. What did they do? Super glue that one?
Good gracious.
Really? Man, they usually just pop right off.
It's on there. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
At least got to it before I stood upon mine. All right, you want to work that valve a couple times?
Yes, sir.
Feel smooth?
Very smooth.
All right, awesome. Now that is the gray one.
That is correct.
Okay. All right, now we're going to go to the black one.
Smooth as butter.
That's what we was looking for. Tighten that other cable. I'll tell you what, them cables were way too long. I wonder if they replaced those once already. I mean, these cables are what, 24 inches shorter?
I know the black tank they replaced.
And these are just like perfect length. All right. Don't worry about the cable there for just a second.
Okay.
Let me get the sheath where it belongs. Let me go ahead and snug that up. All right, now put that cable in.
Okay, she's in.
It's all the way against the red piece.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and work that one a few times. Oh, you can get the red thing out first.
Do up.
Take the red thing off first.
Okay.
All right, you can work that one a few times.
It's a little tougher.
A little tougher. That tough? Okay, don't break nothing.
Do up.
All right, hang on there a minute. That one did snug up at some point. See, put that little red plastic thing back in there for just a minute, please. It's up against the red thing?
Yes, sir.
Alright, does it work any better now? You can pull the red thing out.
There you go.
Better?
Much better.
Okay. Awesome.
Mo better.
Mo better. We like Mo better. Alright. Got everything tightened up. Cable's on. We're gonna go leak test. So.
Alright. What you want me to do?
Let's just start by running. You just turn the sink and or the shower on.
Okay.
And just step on the pedal for the commode. And I'll just hang out under here and I'll holler. Probably run water for like 5 minutes. I want to get some in the tank.
Okay.
Make sure we got no leaks that way, and then we'll pull each valve. Make sure we ain't got no leaks on the other side of the valve. I'll holler if anything don't look good.
All right.
Alright, customer's gonna go up and start running some water. So, me and you gonna hang out down here, laying down like a bunch of lazy fools. With our head on towels and have sewer water on it for pillows. Yeah, welcome to my world. Just gonna make sure we ain't got no leaks. Y'all tell me when 5 minutes is up and we'll run water for a few minutes. Can you hear the water going in? That's the gray tank, that's the sink and shower, and that's the black one, that's the commode. Yeah, this guy actually had this thing back to the dealership. It's not very old, it's 6 months old or something. And they had changed one of these valves. I think the black, the one that they broke, physically broke the cable. I don't know how. I still don't know how they did that. One thing, their cables are way too long. The cables I put on, probably a good 24 inches shorter, and seem to do a whole lot better. So like I said, I think their cables were too long, and I think that's where they run into issues. One of them wasn't ran correctly either. It just didn't go through the right hole up in the belly, and put a strain on it, and that's the one that's bent. So, as usual, it should be a whole lot better when I get done with it than it was when it left the dealership after it was worked on once before. All right, just pulled the black valve. Everything looks good. Hear the water running out. No leaks.
That's what black water supposed to look like.
Alright, we'll just go ahead and pull the gray one. This was one that was leaking before, so hopefully we've
And here goes the gray.
alright. It was leaking when you'd pull the valve because the gasket was bad over here. They got it discombobulated a little bit. So, looks good. Alrighty.
No leaks?
No leaks. I'm gonna cut me some fern strips and repair this belly and tape everything up nice and purty. And I'll get out of your hair.
What I have left.
As usual, we're using fern strips. Put the fern strips on top of the plastic underbelly. Screw both sides of the plastic to the fern strips. Just makes things a lot more solid that way. I think it just makes a whole lot better repair to the belly. After we get it all put back up, screwed up, we'll put the repair tape on it.
Mr. Kenny, you are the man.
I try.
So you tried not being the man, it didn't work for you?
Yeah.
That's what I always tell my wife. She's like, you're awesome. I was like, well, I tried not being awesome, it just didn't work for me. Oh, man.
Yeah, even the alcohol's drying today. Today the alcohol wouldn't even dry, wouldn't evaporate.
Dang. That sucks.
Yeah, I was wiping this off and trying to put that duct tape on there, and the alcohol wouldn't dry, so the duct tape wouldn't stay. It didn't fall off, though, did it?
No?
I'm shocked. I really figured it would. I didn't have any faith in it that day. Well, there you have it. There's replacing your black valves on your camper. And as always, thanks for watching. If you find any value in my videos at all, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and we're going to go down the road and fix the next one.